XUND enables healthcare companies to digitize the patient journey and translate data into real-world evidence. They are the first digital point of contact for health issues, helping patients to better understand their symptoms, get reliable assessment, and take the right next steps from there. Their goal is to make healthcare accessible to as many people as possible. With their technology, they aim to create the operating system to tomorrow's healthcare and help insurance companies to digitize the patient journey. Next on stage, XUND.
Hello everyone, I'm Tomasz. I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders of XUND. Imagine you wake up in the middle of the night and start experiencing symptoms you've never had before. What can you do? Can you call your doctor and ask for help? Do you simply take a pill and try to sleep it out, or do you jump in your car and drive to the next hospital? The fact is, more than 50% of people actually don't know. And what they often do to fill this knowledge gap is they go online and they consult Dr. Google. Now, if you've done this in the past yourself, you know that the quality of information you typically receive is rather questionable. I have diagnosed myself numerous times with a deadly disease in the past, yet I'm still here, living, breathing, standing, so apparently it's not the best way to get medical advice. So the question is, why would so many people choose this path? And the reason is, the classic healthcare system is not much of a help in such a situation. There's simply not enough time for nurses and doctors to spend with their patient, educating them and building up the necessary health literacy for them to make the right decisions. In Germany, which is one of the most wealthy countries in Europe and the world, with one of the most funded healthcare systems, the average doctor visits only lasts 5 minutes. 5 minutes per patient. Is that really the time you would like your doctor to spend solving your problem? There must thus be a better way to help patients make better decisions and to free up the time of doctors and nurses to actually spend with those interactions that really matter. And the good news is, there is. If we can build fully automated digital patient interactions, we can help patients make the right choices and thus free up time of doctors and nurses to spend with the patients that really matter. And this is actually what XUND enables healthcare companies to do. Our API allows healthcare companies to build their own digital patient pathways and interactions such as symptom checks, illness risk assessments, and thus gain control over the digital patient journey. A hospital, for instance, can build a digital front door. So when a patient comes in, they get assessed by an API. The data is structured, collected, and played into the hospital information system. A pharmaceutical company can build augmented pharmaceuticals where the pill is accompanied by a digital companion that assesses the development of the disease. And an insurance company can reposition themselves along the patient journey. And let me show you how this can look like from a patient's perspective in one of our numerous live cases. So this is the Wiener Städtische Versicherung, part of the Vienna Insurance Group, which has been our first B2B client. And they have integrated XUND into their service bot. So what a patient, for instance, can do is start a symptom check. So they start by adding their age, adding their gender. This is all the personal information our algorithm needs to be able to start. Moving on to the next example. So it's always the same journey, but we're switching the examples. And then we ask them about the symptom that concerns them the most. So in that case, it's abdominal pain of the patient. And then the algorithm starts to narrow down the possibilities by asking questions like how strong the abdominal pain is, where exactly it is located on the abdomen, whether it's affected by things like eating, drinking, leaning forward. And that enables the algorithm to come to an ever closer assessment of what could be potentially wrong with the patient. So why does this matter for an insurance company? Many insurance companies have built a broad ecosystem portfolio of different solutions, telemedicine providers, digital health solutions, but are struggling with navigating the patient to the right solution. And by going through this assessment, which resembles what a doctor does in the diagnostic patient journey, our algorithm helps the insurance company to actually take the patient by the hand, driven by the medical data, and navigate them to the right solution within the ecosystem. So here, as you can see, we have moved on with the patient journey. The patient also is suffering from loss of appetite. I don't believe we want to add any more symptoms. We give the patient the possibility to review once more the data to make sure that no false data has been submitted. And then we move on to the last stage of the assessment. This is our integration with Generali, who have built a complete new application based on our technology. We're asking the patient about some lifestyle choices, about some pre-existing conditions, medications, before the algorithm comes to the final conclusion. So if you have followed it in a detailed way, you know that we're aiming towards a potential appendicitis, right lower abdominal pain. We have the last question was whether your appendix has been removed, which makes a lot of sense. And then the patient gets a recommendation, it gets information about the condition, and can be navigated within the ecosystem of the insurance company to the right solution. We have a different type of assessment as well, which is the illness check. So here we don't start with a symptom, but we start with the hypothesis of a specific condition, such as COVID-19. Why did we deliver that? Because we realized patients even Google their symptoms before they come to us, so they already have a hypothesis, which we help them then to assess. The algorithm then provides an assessment whether it's actually likely that they suffer from the condition and what alternative causes there could be. What our healthcare partner sees then on the other side is aggregated statistics about the usage of the API. So what are the most pressing medical problems of the patients, has the possibility to add their own solutions to the ecosystem. So let's say for different ICD-10 codes, what type of solutions they want to navigate the patient to. And this enables them to gain control of the digital patient journey. So what some of you might be asking yourselves, how is this medically verified? XUND is the only API certified as a Class 2A medical device according to MDR on the market today, which enables our partners, such as Generali and Wiener Städtische, to build these solutions without having to become medical device manufacturers themselves. And this is a true game changer for managing the digital patient journey. This allows them to collect, structure, and analyze patient data, and automate the conversations and actually get into the driving seat. Today, I'm super thrilled to be able to announce that we have closed one of the largest ever seed investments into any Austrian company. And these funds will enable us in the coming year to further expand our coverage of the patient journey to prevention and also patient monitoring after the diagnostic journey. So if you would like to learn more about XUND, if you're thinking about ways how to digitize your own patient journey, please come visit us. We still have our booth today, which is on the far side of the venue. And we're also going to be here tomorrow. Send me a message on LinkedIn, whatever feels comfortable. Very much looking forward to talking to you. And yeah, thank you very much for listening.